Hi, I'm DJ LaDez, General Manager at Lumedyne Incorporated. I'm also an avid photographer, and today we're going to briefly go through several different lighting examples and featuring some advanced location lighting techniques. We're going to start off with the simplest of which is using an on-camera flash and some of the modifiers and tools and tricks you can use so that those images themselves will also look better. So here in the shaded area, we're actually only getting f2.0.8 for our ambient. So, while we have enough light to produce an adequately exposed picture, just with the ambient light available, we want to add some dimension to this picture. The easiest way we can do that is with an on-camera flash. This on-camera flash can produce enough light to well overwhelm the ambient light, especially as we're working in the shade. So, we started out at f2.8, and we just shot a few shots here with just the ambient light. Now, because she's in the shade, it's a very flat-looking light. Secondly, we added the on-camera flash from both the horizontal and vertical positions with a left and right orientation of the flash from a relationship to the model. We're able to shoot very quickly because we're powering our SB800 speedlight with a small Lumedyne cycler, providing me a full power recycle of just 1 second. But in our TTL settings here, our recycle is almost instantaneous because we're not nearly at full power. Well, when we've done that, though, we've seen the distinct shadows that we have gotten now from our flash overpowering the ambient light. So in that capacity, we wanted to diffuse it. We also elected to use a little bit of a warming color temperature by using the gold reflector panel inside the Lumiquest. By using the Lumiquest, we not only get a larger light source, but we also move that light source just slightly further away from the lens. We're still shooting in TTL balanced, and the results speak for themselves, but still I want more dimension and separation for our model to the background. So we'll place a second flash off to the camera left, which is also going to be the model's right-hand side, turning the model a little bit away from the light so as not to overwhelm her. I used the infrared port on the side of the flash to trigger it through the infrared master flash on my camera. In that capacity, we've turned the power down in a manual mode to 1/4 power on the secondary flash, and we're still shooting in the balanced TTL mode for our primary flash. So we're going to move to a different location, one where we're going to have to compete with a little bit more sunlight. So all three light sources are involved here at this point. If we use our Sekonic L358 meter and bring it to our camera location, we can measure exactly how much power is coming from both the flash and from the ambient light. Now, my on-camera flash is not going to be powerful enough from this distance of almost 15 feet away and shooting at a reasonably fast setting, being that we're at f8.5 and we're shooting at 200 ASA. It's simply not going to be powerful enough to overwhelm the sun, but it will do a reasonable job of balancing the sunlight with some artificial light. So we have here the image with the ambient light only, then the ambient light with the first flash. But I still want more separation from this background. So I place this remote flash here behind the model, turn it down to 1/8 power because it's reasonably close to the model and it has no diffusion on it. And we can now take the picture with a little bit more separation. But in fact, I'd like even still more separation, so we turn the power back to 1/4 power, and these final images reflect what we get in that counterset.